Wash hands with soap and water. For table setup, you need a towel, sanitary maintenance area, 4 clips, scissors, razor with new blade, combs, static strip or neck strip, plastic cape, trash bag, soiled implement container, water bottle, labeled water. Drape the model with neck strip and the plastic cape. Extend the cape over the back of the chair. Divide the model's hair into 4 sections. Establish a stationary guideline around the hairline. At state board, you would be required to cut the model's hair using both razors and scissors. The haircut should be a complete haircut on the entire hair, cutting ½ inch or more. To determine which one goes first, you must follow the appointment book instructions. And it would tell you, taper with razor and finish with scissors. The entire hair ½ inch or more. I like removing the guideline from all around the hairline because when you come up to here by following the guideline from the back and you're ready to cut this side, you somehow get lost or cut the guideline too short. Taking this part as a guideline for this part is too short. So remove the guideline from the entire hairline, starting from the sides, going to the back. Although you wet the hair from the beginning, wet the hair again because razor haircut needs to be done on wet hair. You will hold the razors by opening it up, putting the thumb in the bottom at the thumb area, the 3 fingers on the top, and the little finger right here. This is one way of holding a razor. Another way of holding a razor is by simply holding it down, putting the thumb and the rest of the fingers on the top. Please make sure that the guard of the razor is facing you, not the model. If you are a left-handed person, make sure you change the guard and then hold the razor with your left hand. Comb the hair to establish the guideline. Hold the hair completely down, hold the comb, and put the razor flat and go up and down to cut the hair. Comb the hair again, go all the way down. Once the guideline is separated, go up and down. I prefer going up and down. That way I have more control and I'm not going to hurt the client. So flat, up and down, and you cut. Continue cutting the hair. Make sure you don't have too much tension around the ear area. Hold the hair. Razor haircut should be done on the top of your fingers. Once the guideline is separated, go up and down and cut. Once the guideline separates, go up and down and cut. Continue on the other side. Put your thumb in the razor and cut. This is it. You completed the tapering around the hairline. Now it's time for the scissors. Close your tool and place it on the side. Take a piece of hair, bring it out. Here's my guideline and cut. This is 90 degrees. Right now my guide has become a traveling guide. Here's my guide. If you lose your guide, bring this up, the very bottom one, and you'll see it's right there. Once it drops, cut. Continue cutting the entire section. Stateboard looks to see if you're following the guideline, if you have balance in your haircut, and then you're holding your implements properly. Palming, holding, combing. Put your finger in. Use the thumb to cut. Continue cutting, following your traveling guide. Make sure you cross-check your haircut. If there's anything that you feel is extra, cut it. We already cut the bottom guideline in the beginning, so all we have to do is follow this guideline. Bring some hair down and layer the hair. Here's the guideline, and you're gonna cut. Your sections has to be as thin for you to see the guideline. And continue cutting following your guideline. State board is very particular about following your guideline. Take another piece. All the way up. And there's a little piece left, so I'm going to cut that. To check this haircut, I could take the entire section, bring it together, and see if it makes sense. At this moment, I'm not nitpicking. I just want to see if it makes sense. If there's any little point, I can cut it. The examiner would not take the comb and check your haircut, but the examiner would observe to see that your haircut is balanced. Bring everything out and check. Everything balances, divided into two. I'm going to check one side and the other side. I'm going to bring everything together and I'm going to check for balance. Remember, the hair is traveling from different sides, so as long as it balances like this, the haircut is good. If there's any piece left, you can cut it, but I'm suspecting this is the piece that I've cut already. It's just in the hair. If you comb, that piece would come out. Here my doll has hair for 90 degrees is complete, but then you are the one who would decide what degree to cut at state board, as long as you cut the entire hair for your client. Make sure you clean the floor. Place your soiled implement into soiled implement box and cover with the lid. Remove the guard of the razor. Remove the razor and place it into sharps container, and then this part can go into your soiled implement box.